What is up, YouTube? It is Alan, your boy. You already know how we Anyway, hey man, I got something new for y'all today, man. I got something new for y'all today. Today, I got a story time for y'all. I know what you're thinking. Alan, your life isn't that interesting. There's no type of story you can tell us to make me laugh or... First of all, you don't know me, okay? You don't know me. Alright, shut the fuck up. Second of all, I got hella stories, and this is the first one. So, I don't know what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it... We're going to call it... I don't know, something with a truck, I don't know. It's gonna get figured out, alright? But, without further ado, let's get straight to it. It's freshman year. I'm young, so young, too young, Vince Young. And, you know, it's freshman year, it's high school, you know what I'm saying? You know, you first get into high school, you like, you know, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be messing with all these girls, and I'm gonna have this and this and that. I'm not gonna say that didn't happen, but you know what I'm saying, you know. Anyway, so I had been messing with this girl. We gonna call her Nicole. Fuck it, Nicole. We're gonna call her Nicole. If you know a Nicole, it's not the Nicole you're talking about, bro. This is a different name than her real name. God damn. Shut the fuck up, you lame. Okay. I was messing with this girl, Nicole. Now, you know, freshman year, you know, high school, everybody's a little horny. So, you know, Snapchat, you know what I'm saying, all that bullshit. You know, all that, you know, all that shit, you know what I'm saying, stairwells, all that shit. So all that shit was going on, you know. And this girl, I liked her, but like, I don't know, I didn't want to like date her. You know, like I was like, you cool, but like I don't want to date you right now. Or you know, just like, but we was messing with each other, so it was like, you know, it's like, exclusive, but like, And I could tell she wanted me to like ask her out or some shit. But I wasn't really trying to do all that. You know, she wanted me to basically like treat her like out in public, like treat her like my girl or whatever the fuck. Like, you know, you could have just hugged me, or you could have just like, yeah, but my niggas is here. I'm not finna. Why would I do? No. And you know, all that. But yeah, so. You know, I've been messing with this girl, and we be doing stuff sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know, one thing I remember specifically was that I had art, 5th period, and 5th period is also, you know, like the lunch periods. That's the block period. You know what I'm saying? So like, you in 5th period for an hour and like 30 minutes, right? So, what she would do, she had PE, I had art. Art is like, my art room was like up the stairs, like in a little main cafeteria shit. The school I went to, bro, that shit was kind of fucking retarded. If you really think about it, that shit was kind of retarded. But yeah, so what happened is I would go in my art room, put my shit down, and wait outside the art room. She would do the same shit at PE, which is like down the stairs and come up the stairs. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying, with my lips, you feel me? Hey man. Freshman was freshman Allen, man, okay? Freshman year Allen was a normal nigga, I ain't gonna lie, he was a normal nigga. Shit didn't start getting like wild until like sophomore year, junior year. But yeah. So, you know, we over there, you know, just kissing and shit outside the fucking room. And then sometimes we go to the stairwell, you know, be kissing in the stairwell, you know, which is fucking retarded. But yeah, that's what we was doing. No, all that shit. So yeah. And you know, time go by. You know, it's like, oh, yeah, you know, this girl, she really messing with a dude. You know what I'm saying? She really be messing with a nigga. And I was messing with her. She had a good sense of humor. Unlike most girls, she had a different sense of humor, which was good, because it was like, bro, girls just be laughing at the lamest shit ever, bro. Like, anyway, I digress. So she's starting to catch more feelings and all that shit. I'm like, you cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I still don't want to date you though. All that shit happened, and then there's this one day. And I remember this day. I don't know why, but I remember exactly this moment that I had. I guess I remember it because it was an epiphany I had. So I was getting off the bus in the morning, you know what I'm saying? For first period, walking into the school and shit. The sky was like gray, and it was cloudy, it was overcast, and I'm saying, it was a little chilly outside, and I was just walking. I think it was chilly outside. Was it? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? And I remember thinking to myself, I was like, damn. I wonder. I literally said this in my head. I was like, damn. I wonder who gonna fuck up first, me or her. I dead ass remember saying that, bro. Dead ass remember saying that in my own fucking head. I remember saying that whilst walking into the school, and then I had this next thought. I'm not gonna fuck up, so she gonna fuck up. And hey man, a nigga was right. So hey. But okay, so that happens, and from this point on, I'm kind of like not like on high alert, but like I'm just thinking about. I'm like, damn, that shit really like, cause how like you had them thoughts in your head where you just. Them thoughts that are like that seem important, like, oh shit, like like when you playing a game or some shit and some nigga say some important shit, it be in like all caps, you be like, damn, that was some important shit, I gotta remember that. It was like that, like obviously it was fucking important if I still remember exactly what I was thinking fucking 5 years later, nigga. So that shit was crazy. But then we get to the day. Now, I don't remember what was going on this day, but I think we were like, all the classes were getting like, we're attending like something in the auditorium. Some nigga was talking to us about fucking, I don't know, some bullshit. I don't even fucking know. But I remember I'm with my dude Xander, right? Xander, that's my nigga. That nigga live. Whoa. That's crazy. That's wild. But that's my dude. I've been fucking with Xander since fucking 7th grade, bro. That's my 7th grade? Yeah, 7th grade. That's my dude. Shout out Xander. Right? And Xander is also friends with Noah, right? And I've known Noah since freshman year. Yeah, because he didn't go to us here. And I've known Noah for a fat minute too, right? Like, we all cool, right? And, you know what I'm saying? We waiting to get into the auditorium, you know how teachers bunch the kids up like fucking cows and shit. And, we just chilling or whatever. And I remember my nigga Xander was like, hey, Alan, I gotta tell you something, bro. And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's good? I'm like, you good? Like, what's wrong? He like, it's about Nicole. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, is this it? Spoiler alert. It was. But he like, yeah, dude. He like, yeah. So Noah told me, right? So Noah told him. He's telling me now. He was like, Noah told me that Nicole was fucking with some dude with one of his friends, and they had went to the park or whatever, and she basically, you know what I'm saying, that nigga in his car, in his truck at the park. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Now, when he told me that, it was funny. First of all, because I find everything it's fucking hilarious. I'm so serious. Anything is funny. You could break both my arms and I'd laugh at you. But it was funny to me because, first of all, I had called the shit in my head. I was like, okay, she fucked up first. I knew she was gonna fuck up first. But then, this is the crazy part. So, you remember toward the beginning, you know, the video or the story where I said I kind of didn't want to date her anymore. You know, like not anymore, but I kind of didn't want to date her or whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of relieved when Xander told me that shit. I was kind of relieved. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually relieved. I know that's the weirdest thing ever. I was relieved. I was like, thank God this bitch fucked up. So now I have an excuse to cut this bitch off, right? I'm sorry, I keep referring to her as a bitch, even though she'll probably never watch this video, but she might. If you do, Nicole, I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you a bitch. That's just what I be. That's just how I be talking. Anywho, but yeah, I was like, this is my excuse to, not excuse, because it was a good fucking reason, because somebody off. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is a good whatever. And the rest of the day, I was fine after that. I mean, me and, you know, we finally got into the auditorium. Me, Xander, I think Noah was with us, and some other people. We were all, you know, fucking around, talking while the nigga on the stage was talking. Nigga was getting mad, you know, all that bullshit. And yeah, and it was cool. But I remember this too. I remember going home, and I'm like, I'm about to confront this bitch. I mean, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm about to confront this girl. So I get home, text on Snapchat, because, you know, I'm a freshman, you know what I'm saying? We don't use text messages for real. Everything goes down on Snapchat. So I, on Snapchat, I text her. I'm like, hey. Oh shit, I don't remember exactly what I said. But this is basically what happened. I basically was like, hey, you know Blanky Blank? The dude she, you feel me? She's like, oh no, I don't know him. Oh no. I'm like, oh, on God? I'm like, you sure? She's like, yeah. I don't know him. I'm like, okay, so she gonna try to play stupid. I'm like, okay, now first of all. If I came at you and I asked you if you knew somebody and you know somebody and you know that nigga that I'm asking you about, you sucked his dick, and I just randomly ask you if you knew that nigga, you should probably know, or you should be smart enough to make the assumption in your head, damn, this nigga know what I done did, right? Like, come the fuck on. But of course, you know what I'm saying, the fuck. But I'm like, okay, let's see how far this go. So I, kept asking her, I'm like, oh, so you ain't go to no park, you ain't did nothing, no truck, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing like that. She's like, no. I know, I didn't do that. I was doing something else. I'm like, okay. I'm like, so you wanted me to date you, but then you was like, damn, I'm trying to, that's crazy. I'm like, that's wild. But yeah. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, now fuck all this. I'm about to just fuck it. I'm like, so what you doing sucking dick for? And she's like, Alan, I didn't mean to do it, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you didn't mean to do it. You got in this nigga truck. Let him drive your ass to the park so you can his shit. But you didn't mean to do it. Okay, Nicole. Okay, I must have I must have dumbass written on my forehead, because apparently you think I'm just retarded. Crazy. And also, there's another thing about girls and shit. I don't know why, but girls act like if they do some shit with a dude that, like, if they do some shit with a dude that's not they dude, but the dude that they doing the shit with know they dude, they act like the dude not gonna tell them. Like, I don't understand that. Girls act like niggas don't be telling niggas when they be fucking up. That shit don't make no sense. Like, that shit makes absolutely no fucking sense. None. At all. None. I've had niggas tell me shit about girls that I didn't even know. So, girl, I don't even know. Some girls just be retarded. Anywho. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, so why you did all that bullshit? She's like, I'm sorry, and blah, 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 blah. And I remember saying this line. I specifically remember typing this out. I remember I was in my bathroom and I typed this too. I remember exactly where I was. I remember texting her. I said, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in you. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little mad, but I wasn't mad. I was mad at the fact that, like, you did that shit and you lied to me, bro. Like, you did that shit and you tried to, like, snake out of that shit. Like, that shit was what pissed me off. Like, yeah. But, you know, that happened. I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with you no more. Bye. I don't think I ain't block her, but I basically ghosted her ass from that point on. And, you know, hey, man. It be like that sometimes. You know, it be like that. Hey, I ghosted her ass. But anywho, yeah. So after that, this is a little just, you know, cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? Just a little whatever. So a few months go by, right? I remember exactly what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I was playing on my PS4. I think I was playing Siege. I was talking to P. My nigga P, yes sir. My nigga P was on the, you know what I'm saying? We was playing. And I remember picking up my phone, bro. Looking at it, and I saw Nicole is typing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, fuck she finna say? What the hell? Right? All that shit. Right? And I remember, I'm like, damn, she gonna send something? Because I looked at it, I put my phone down. Because I'm like, okay, when she sends some shit, I'm gonna look at it. Right? And then I keep looking at it. First, 1 minute ago. 2 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, damn. So at this point, I'm like, did she just fake type some shit or whatever, trying to get me to, like, open the chat up? Like, what's going on? And what ended up happening was, open the chat, and I see her little, like, shit type, like, you know, like the typing indicator. I'm like, she's still fucking typing. I'm talking to Pete. I'm like, bro, she didn't type a 10-minute essay. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. She was typing for 10 minutes. Bro. 10 minutes. Right? So then she sends, what the fuck? She sends the essay. And it was a fat bitch, bro. It was a fat fucking bitch, bro. And basically it was talking about how sorry she was and how she didn't mean to hurt me and how she felt like she made one of the biggest mistakes of her life and how she wished that, you know, we could be together and like how she wished she could take it all back and, you know, all that stuff. And I was like, you know, that's cool, but like, I no, like at that point I was definitely never gonna date that girl ever. Like no, I'm not gonna be like, okay, we're good. Like, no. But you know, that's what happened when, you know, a girl fall in love with you, you know what I'm saying? It's true. But yeah. That's the story. I hope you enjoyed the little story. You know what I'm saying? Let me think of a moral. A moral of the story is, I guess the moral of the story is, if you really like somebody, don't somebody else, bro. Just don't. I mean, just don't, bro. I know, you know, temptations and all that shit, and, you know, trust me, I've been there too, but end of the day, if you love somebody, bro, or you like somebody, bro, don't do nothing that's gonna make them not like you. But yeah, that's the story. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hey, I have way more stories to tell, and you know, who knows? Might get a story time about a stalker I had. Might get a story time about I don't know what else, but Oh, yeah, a certain party I went to and nearly died at. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see in the future. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But hey, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, leave a like on the video, please. We trying to grow 2021. We trying to grow. We trying to expand. You know what I mean? We trying to expand. Like the video, subscribe, share, comment, all that good YouTuber stuff. And I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good day. And I hope the story made you laugh or something. Maybe you learned a little something about me. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I'm out.